Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. This is Rita Desnoyers-Garcia of Becoming Awake. I am a coach, I work with stressed out professional moms, and today we're going to be doing a great exercise in the Calm, Cool, and Connected group. I call it Hand on My Heart exercise because that's part of what we do, but really what it's about is connecting with yourself so that you can maybe open up the flow of next steps and what you really need in your life. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is I want you to rate yourself just on a scale from 0 to 10 on your stress level around any particular thing that's going on. So 0 is I have no stress about this, no probs, and 10 is I have mega stressed. I want to scream into a pillow, something out the window, stressed. Thank you. And then at the end, I'm going to ask the question again, and we'll see if anything has changed. Maybe nothing will change. Maybe everything will change. Thank you. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to write down a little bit something on a piece of paper. And I just want you to think about a situation that, maybe it happened today, maybe it's an ongoing issue, it happened this week, this year, that is bothering you. It's niggling at you. It's something that you either worry about or you're frustrated about, or it's irritating. It could be a relationship, it could be an event, it could be a situation, and just write a few sentences about it. And if it brings up emotions in you, fine, that's great. And when you're ready, just give me a thumbs up so I know that we could all stay together in the process. Thank you. Thanks. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Alicia. And HK, thank you. Okay. So I just want to let you know, a new person just came on. Tracy, if you want to, I'm recording this, so if you want to rename yourself, you can. And what we're doing right now is we're writing down a situation that's frustrating, worrisome, you feel stuck in, you feel overwhelmed, whatever it is, just to write that down. And we're going to do a brief exercise on it. And I'm going to mute you as well. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, thank you for writing that down. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to sit with our eyes closed. And I don't want you to try to figure this situation out at all. Just let go of, I got to figure it out. I got to make sense of it. Just kind of let that go for a little bit. And I just want you to take a breath in through your nose and out your mouth. And 2 more breaths in through the nose, filling your lungs, and out your mouth. And 1 more time, breathe in through your nose, filling your lungs, and exhale. And keep your eyes closed. And now I want you to bring your attention to the pressure that you feel on the underside of your legs on the chair. Just what it feels like. Whether you're laying on the bed or sitting on a chair, what's the pressure on the bottom of your legs, on your buttocks? What does that feel like? Just focus your attention there. And then if you have your feet on the ground, what's the pressure under your feet on the ground feel like? And then just notice if there's any tension in your body, whether it's your neck, shoulders, chest, stomach. Just notice it and just you can send it love, or you can allow it to relax if you need to move anything. And now I want you to put your hand or your hands on your heart just to feel your heartbeat. When you feel your heartbeat, it reminds you of what's always in the background. It just keeps beating, regardless of what's happening. You don't have to will it to beat. You don't have to tell it to beat. You don't have to think it into beating. It just beats. And now I want you to ask your heart a couple of questions. And as you ask the questions, if something comes to you and you feel like, ooh, I want to remember that, then you can write it down. But just keep connected to your heart as you're doing that. So here are some questions. What do I need right now? What next step feels helpful at this moment for the situation that I've been writing about? What if I couldn't get this wrong? And another way of asking that is, what if, no matter what I decide to do or say or be in the situation, I'm committed to having love and compassion for myself and others? And just see what comes up, and maybe that nothing comes, no answers at this point. If you want me to repeat the questions, just let me know in the chat. How's everybody doing? Is something coming out? Are you feeling stuck? Are you feeling Like, I don't know about this. What did I get myself into? Okay, great. So the question after what do I need? There were several questions. What's the next step that feels helpful at this moment in this situation? And then what if I couldn't get it wrong? No matter what I decided, I'm committed to having love and compassion for myself and others. Is anyone being challenged by answering the question, what I need right now, or having love for yourself? Or is everyone cool? Everyone's pretty cool with that. Awesome. Okay. So if anything came to you, just write it down I saw some people writing. And see what happens in your day. How do I integrate this? Awesome. So integration comes with repeating and doing in the outside world. So what would be a great way for you to integrate whatever came up for you to take the next step? So in other words, what do I need right now? You wrote, oh, I really need to take a rest. The integration of that would be to take a rest, to actually take the rest. So it's one level of knowing is I really need to take a rest. The next level is I'm going to schedule the rest and do the rest, executing it in the physical world and honoring that. Does that make sense, everyone? I see some nods. Yeah. So whatever you wrote down, is there a way to concretize it? Is there a way to integrate it? Is there a way to execute it? And it could be, I need to put it in my schedule. It could be, I'm going to make that hard phone call. It could be, I need to do this all the time. I just need to connect with my heart all the time. And I'm going to do it in an hour, or I'm going to set an alarm, or I'm going to do it while I'm on the grocery line, or I'm going to do it right before a really challenging client call, where I'm doing a discovery call and I'm terrified and I'm just going to connect with my heart and say, what do I need right now? What would be helpful? What if I couldn't get this wrong? And then write that down, and then you do the call. And by the way, this exercise is not like, a one and done. This is like a yoga class. You don't go to one yoga class and go, I guess I'm done with yoga. You go over and over and over, you learn more and more. You get a little more flexible, you get a little more efficient. One breath at a time, one heartbeat at a time. It is a journey indeed. Okay. So let me ask you this. We did that scale from 0 to 10. 0 was like, no stress, I'm totally cool and chill. And 10 was, I'm screaming into a pillow and wanting to throw things out the window. Where are you? Has that number changed at all? It's in the same place? Has it gone lower? Maybe it's gone higher. Okay. So okay, someone went from a 7 to a 4. Excellent. So it's lower. Excellent. Okay, someone's at the same screaming into a pillow level. Okay. 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 Someone went from an 8 to a 6. Excellent. Okay. Regardless of where it went, because this is just measuring results, right? Went from an 8 to a 5. Excellent. Normally what? Yeah. All right. Someone's pretty chill. That's awesome. So regardless of what happened, you can decide, oh, it went lower. Maybe I want to repeat this, or I'm the same. Maybe I need to go deeper with this. Maybe I do need to repeat this. Does that make sense? That maybe it's like, oh, my heart's working really hard, getting me through the day at a 10. Maybe I need to love on it a little bit and appreciate it and just say, what do you need right now, honey? I do have a pro tip on this if anyone's interested, and it's this. When we have a hard time connecting with our heart or having a hard time having compassion or love for ourselves, often what we forget is that inside of us is a very young child. And if we can connect with that younger part of ourselves, we have a lot more empathy. So sometimes it's about getting a picture of yourself when you're a little kid and printing it out and looking at her or him before you do the exercise. Or for some of us, it's our favorite pet or our favorite niece or our favorite child that we just love so much and have no judgments for. Sometimes we visualize that person or beast in our life, and we close our eyes and we say, oh, honey, you're that person or that animal's going through that situation. Oh, I'm so sorry you're suffering. I'm so sorry. What do you need right now? Sometimes that's much easier than trying to do it for ourselves if we can visualize what we were like as little kids, because the same essence is there. We were just a cuter package at the time. Kids are cute for a reason. Or a favorite little, I had one person say, I just love my pet so much. I'm like, visualize your pet, your little kitten, and you're talking to your little kitten. Whatever it takes. So you can try it out there. So we're at the last 5 minutes. Like I said, I'm recording this. So if you don't want to share anything, that is perfectly appropriate. We're not all big friends right now. We don't know each other very well, but if anyone wants to share, you don't have to write what you wrote, but if you learned anything, or if you felt stuck anywhere, or you want to just say, this was a great exercise, or I don't get it, it's, complete BS. What are you talking about? In the last 6 minutes we have, if you want to share, that's wonderful.
Rita, this is Alicia. Alicia. So yes, while you were going through the exercise, I was thinking this would be a great exercise to take into the schools. I think you need to go there.
Okay.
Yeah, for the students, yes. Yeah, my little granddaughter came home from school on Monday. I pick her up on Monday and Wednesday, and her gym teacher yelled at her, and it just upset her so
yeah,
bad.
it's so devastating.
Badly. Yeah. So yes, this definitely needs to go into the schools for the kids.
Awesome. Yeah, that's where all of this wounding starts, is when you're a child, right? You're just this little thing, you're just this little innocent thing, and the world is blah at you. You absorb it all and you don't. And the first thing the child thinks is, that person's having a bad day. This person isn't very conscious. These people don't have many people skills. They're thinking, what did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? I must not be very lovable. Yeah. How can I do something so that I am safer for next time? And then we're off to the races with all these strategies that we keep using as adults.
Yeah. So I think you would have very good feedback from the school system. The school system is in a shambles these days. They need something. They need help.
Yeah, I think all of the school systems need help. You're right. Thank you for that,
Okay.
that idea. I appreciate
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
it. HK.
Okay. You know who I am, so
Yes.
it's okay. You can call me by my name. No, I was thinking business because I had to make some decisions that are actually, where you are cringing
Mm,
and, like telling the team, guys, if we're not doing anything, I'm giving everybody 30 days to think about where we are. And I don't want to do this anymore if I have people who are not committed to the cause,
yes.
because I love what I do and I don't want anybody taking my joy away.
Yeah.
So now that's what I was thinking about as you were asking those questions. And it was basically so I come to most of these Alignable events. That's what I promised myself to learn, because you can't be giving out to others. You also need to do something for yourself. So this is me doing something for myself. Also taking in that deep breath of, okay, so it's like continue learning. And then the question, after, it was like, no, it's okay. You're fine. You're okay. You're okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I went from a 10 to a 2. I'm fine.
Awesome.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to make one comment. Thank you for bringing it up and talking about that. I have been on the other side of that meeting,
Mhm.
that if you guys don't start delivering, I'm whatever, gonna cut off your leads or whatever. No. I just want to tell you that. And this is what
Okay.
happened. It was a game changer
Mhm.
because I didn't like what I was doing.
Mhm.
I wasn't fit for it. I was a fish trying to climb a tree. And when I had that meeting, as heartbreaking as it was, and I did cry, I put everything on mute, I cried, oh my God. It actually led me on a journey and on a path where I'm doing what I love to do, which is this.
Mhm.
So whatever happens, however it comes out, everyone's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And it could be that it all works out in one way, or it could be your guys got to let you go. They'll figure it out. So I just want to say that because when you have to make those hard decisions, I'm sure there's a lot of like, what are people going to do, or people are going to be mad, or they're going to be upset, or blah, 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 blah. And there's a lot that can happen. Really, really cool stuff. So I just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So any other last things that people want to say?
Yeah, one of my big frustrations is I just can't get things done. My computers are going all over the place. Like my emails are backed up. I can't follow up. I miss messages. That's a tremendous stress for me.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, I think I was chatting with you earlier, I did have an accident and I'm not moving as freely as I'd like to do. So those things weigh on my mind a lot.
Yeah.
And thank you for your exercise. I enjoyed it very much and it helped me. So I've gone really from, I put myself down at a stress level of about 7, but I've gone to 5 as a result of that exercise. And now I'm going to practice this exercise on an ongoing basis.
Awesome. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for sharing that. So I'm going to do my my marketing thing here, which is just, if you enjoyed this, let me know. I see comments in the chat, which is great. If you would like to put a recommendation on Alignable, I totally welcome that. I am doing these, I'm on jury duty for the next 2 weeks, people. So I don't know what the heck is going on from Friday to Friday, but I'm starting up again in December. So you can look for those events. I think the next one is the 9th of December. So if you want to join in, I'm doing a variety of exercises, mindset, emotional, all that stuff. And if you loved it, just write a comment on the next, just saying, I really enjoyed it. I welcome people to come. I'm building. I just want the more people I can have in here, the better. I love these intimate groups But the more people we can help who are business owners out there and are either struggling or feeling alone, I think it's going to help a lot. Does that make sense? Oh, and Sarah, how you can reach me. Okay. My profile. Let's see. If you go to Alignable. Okay, I will put my profile there, and you guys can put your profiles too if you want to in the chat. Okay, so my profile's up. So everything's on there, the website, all that stuff. You can message me. Okay, any last questions before we say so long for a couple of weeks? Take care, guys. If I don't see you, have a wonderful holiday. I will see you in December. My profile's there. If I have your permission, can I copy the chat, not with your name, just as like a little testimony if you liked it?
Yes.
Is that cool?
Sure.
All right, cool. All right, I'm going to stop the recording.
There we go.
Oops. I don't know how to stop the recording. All right. I'm not going to stop the recording. I'll stop it when everyone gets off. But have a wonderful weekend, guys. Have a beautiful heart-centered weekend and keep asking, what do I need now? How can I love myself more? Take care.
Take care.
Thank you very much. Thank you.